strategy. Okay, look, I say if you want to own Bitcoin. I own Bitcoin. You should own Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a great thing to have in your portfolio. But
I think pretty bullish. Like they're probably, because they're run as more as a company, they've probably been one of the most effective cryptocurrency / companies at like lobbying and getting their foot in the door with it and doing big giant contracts with different businesses and kudos to them for that. So how can you not be bullish on the entire ecosystem?
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're going to get more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Cryptoteacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And then also, of course, in the first quarter of 2025, we always get a correction. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin, cryptos, and stocks took a big hit off of news. Remember, guys, news. Nothing happening yet, just news. Cryptos 8 to 10 billion and then made a comeback. Stocks 341 billion wiped off the stock market. And I'm going to get into that later on in the video. But then now stocks are making a comeback. Like I told you guys, don't be scared of the dip. We're going to have pumps and dumps. If you're part of the stock Patreon, I sent out a notice. Hey, do not be scared of this dip. Yes, there's blood in the streets, but you buy even if it's your own. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. Not your financial advice, not financial advice. Please do your own research. Now, I want to thank those who already hit the Cash App, guys. You already got the Cash App ringing. And King, thanks a lot, y'all. Keep it coming. His birthday is tomorrow. Now, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, the front end moving up, long end moving down. And we know it's all manipulation. And yield rates moving down is the only reason why stocks made a comeback. And then we have the dollar up. We have volume in crypto right now up. And then we have Tether and USDC, and we have Circle mints another 250 million on Solana. And then, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 187 billion. Make sure you're pulling on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed and the central banks want to keep rates higher for longer in order to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. And we have Trump tariffs on Mexico to be paused for 1 month. And guys, the movie is going to continue. And don't forget, we moved down in stocks alone, hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars just off news. 8 to 10 billion in crypto just off news. And we know crypto has nothing to do with tariffs. Don't forget, Bitcoin, crypto, stocks are all ran by an algorithm. Just a statement that comes out. The algorithm is going to make moves. And Trump knows all about stocks. He knows a statement like that tariffs are going to be put on a publicly traded company, the stocks are going to take a big hit. But guys, remember, it didn't happen yet, but it gives the Fed to take money off the top, run the money in the back door. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, we know these big corporations keep a surplus, and Trump already had warned about tariffs. So they had already admitted that they were bringing in more goods in order to fight off the tariffs. Remember, this is a plan and moves in phases. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs right now are down. Now getting over into a little crypto news. We have Trump's AI and crypto czar, David Sachs, will be holding a press conference February 4th, which is tomorrow at 2:30, and we will see what he has to say about AI and crypto. And I just have this funny feeling it's going to give us a pump. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Thailand plans new digital token trading platform for securities firms. And I don't care what country you go to, they all have a plan for this digital economy. Tokenizing everything, putting it on blockchain, and we know the end goal is a metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then lastly, we have Coinbase secures a spot on the UK FCA register and allows it to offer crypto services in the country. And the UK is a big piece of global finance. They broke away from the EU for a reason. And this digital economy is that reason. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.